Alright folks, Dave here with a video response to lawnboyspost1975. This is my first video on the channel, so I do apologise to those people that are subscribed to me and I've not had any content out lately, but certainly watching a few videos lately is making me think I need to get my ass in gear and get some content up. So I'm currently working on a couple of reviews at the moment and then currently in progress, so hopefully they should be up on the channel in the next couple of weeks or so. But one thing I've been watching a lot of recently is a lot of question videos, and to say one YouTuber in particular has been putting a lot of good questions up lately, so I've been really itching to get a response up. So the video this is a response to is the good question of what was the game that made you realise you're a gamer, which is quite a difficult question, I believe, and I can see where he had a bit of trouble in his video defining the question himself. My understanding of it is, what game made you realise that you picked up this more of a hobby than just a means of entertainment? Because there are a lot of gamers out there, but to define what type of gamer, for example, if you're on Facebook playing these Farmville games, technically you are a gamer because that's your pastime. You maybe don't know it yet, but you are. But I think what he's more talking about is your hardcore gamer. People that have been following franchises for years, like your Marios, your Sonics, Final Fantasies. So I'll probably say that my earliest memory of me actually being a gamer was when I got my own first personal console, the NES. I played games before that. My brother had friends who had Ataris. Space Invaders I think was the very first games I actually played. My brother himself also had an Acorn Electron, had games like this, which I've still got here, as Boxer, which is quite simple games to play, but I enjoyed playing them, but I wouldn't really say I was eager to go back to it. It was more entertainment back then, something to do when you're bored. When I got my NES for my Christmas, I actually came bundled with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or Hero Turtles in the UK as it's branded on this one. This game actually introduced me to the NES, so I actually picked up a bit later than most. I didn't have the sort of usual action pack with the Mario, Duck Hunt, the Robot, say. Yeah, I was a little bit later in getting it, but for that first moment of me getting Turtles, now if you've seen the Angry Video Game Nerd, you know the flaws with the game, but when you're kind of young, how old would I be, about 5, 6, I can't really remember in fact, you don't see the flaws, you get angry at them, but I loved that game. I used to constantly play that non-stop, and from that point on my NES library just grew and grew. And before I knew it, was actually a games collector at a very young age, and I didn't actually realise to what extent. But back then I didn't realise I was a gamer. I didn't even know if there was such a definition as a gamer when I was playing my NES back those times. I obviously went through progressions with the SNES. I'll probably say it was more in my teenage years. So it's kind of a two-tier answer. I would say Turtles was my first realisation that I was going to game and I was going to enjoy it, and this was going to be my hobby, and since that point in time I've been a gamer ever since. The first point I actually realised I was a gamer, I think, was when I got the PlayStation, and well, let's just say my brother got the PlayStation, but I pretty much took it over. Yeah, you keep it in my room, it's fine, it'll be okay in there. But yeah, the PlayStation 1, and one game in particular, I had played a lot of games up until this point, but one game in particular I would say stuck in my head that I spent a lot of time on would pinpoint where I actually realised I was more of a mature gamer, and that was Final Fantasy VII. I spent many hours on this game, would be about sort of 13 I think when this came out. So yeah, rather than being out and socialising and drinking in the streets like some folk, I spent a lot of time playing Final Fantasy VII. And I was trying to rack my brains about what game in particular, and that's the only one I can really think of, because I did play Tomb Raider. I played all the classics on the PlayStation before. Hell, I even played Zelda, Super Metroid and the SNES. Had quite a well educated to the classics all along the consoles, but I just never really seen it as being a gamer at that stage. I just really enjoyed playing computer games. So that's basically my answer, I would say. I'd just like to say, once again, excellent question. Anyone else that's had an experience like this, feel free to reply to my post, or I'll put a link in below to lawnboyspost1975's video. You can watch his response. I've seen many other YouTubers that have actually put their comments on your video. But it's Dave King signing out, saying look forward to some new videos very soon. Catch you later.